going, guys? Counting Gains back here again with some more Bill Burr. This is Bill Burr getting a shout out from Quentin Tarantino. For those who don't know, man, Quentin Tarantino is one of the biggest movie directors in the entire world. The guy produces movies, makes them, and he's just an overall legend when it comes to movies. Pulp Fiction, you know, some of my favorite are Inglourious Basterds and, you know, Django Unchained. All those movies are incredible. The best person in the entire world. This one should be absolutely hilarious. Hit that subscribe button, check out my Patreon, and let's go.
All right, here's something that somebody wrote in, which I find hard to believe. I hope it's true. It said, Quentin Tarantino story shout out. Hey, Billy, once upon a time. Not sure if anyone told you this yet, but Quentin Tarantino recalled a story you told about heckling Don Rickles. It was very cool to see my favorite director bringing up my favorite comic. Can you send me the link to that? Because if that actually happened, I will listen to that on a loop, walking around with my Sony Walkman. I'll put that on cassette tape. Not only is Quentin Tarantino one of my favorite directors of all time, he is my favorite movie owner, whatever you call it, the movie house.
Yeah.
The new Beverly Cinema.
Ooh.
So I wish they all, you know, when was the last...
Oh, cinema owner. He owns a cinema.
You know what I love about that place? You go in there and you're like, whoever owns this loves movies.
Yeah.
You don't feel that when you go to the goddamn mall and it just, you know, it just looks like, you know, like a comedy club chain where they got the same 10 fucking headshots in every location.
See, that's the passion, guys. Obviously, Quentin Tarantino loves and is obsessed over movies. That's why he makes the best, you know.
Up on the goddamn wall. That's another New Year's resolution. I'm going to more fucking movies this year. I'm going to go see Babylon. I don't give a fuck that people said, you know, it was too long or whatever. At least it's a movie for an adult.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that fucking movie this week. Look at me. I'm doing things in 2023.
Let's go, Bill Burr.
Somebody's got to fucking go and show up so that movie makes some goddamn money. I mean, the rest of our lives, every goddamn movie going to be a Pixar movie or a superhero movie?
They suck. I hate those movies.
But shout out to the superhero movie fans. I mean, at least they're going, right? Anyway, that would be incredible if that's actually a true story. I doubt that it is a true story because I would think that someone else would have heard it and let me know, other than a listener. But I think most of you could give a shit if he gave me a shout out or not. What you really want to know is the story of me heckling Don Rickles. All right, I've told this a million times. I was pretty hammered. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I went to go see him, rest his soul, out in Palm Desert. And I wanted to meet him, and someone was trying to hook it up, and it didn't fucking happen. So I wanted to have an interaction with him. So I waited for his encore. And when he came out there, he was just playing with the crowd. He was just fucking around. He was doing a victory lap. So I just kept yelling out. I just kept going, Donnie! Right? And he's doing his jokes. And everything's going good. And then I go, Donnie!
That's true.
Did it either 2 or 3 times. And on the 3rd time, he just looked in my general direction. You know, with that fucking smile that he did, that he was really saying, go fuck yourself. He just goes, yeah, I know my name. And I was with Bartnick, and he looked at me and he smiled. And I was like, that's it. I had my interaction with them. But that's when I was old Billy Boozebag. You know, Billy sober wouldn't do that and then would bitch about sports every fucking week. All right, bags. Dear Billy Bagballs, hearing you talk about the amount of bags your wife has prompted me to write in about an Instagram account I follow. My wife doesn't have a bunch of bags. I just bitch, all right? She deserves the bags because she fucking is married to me, and I'm not just saying that. It's fucking true. You know what I mean?
True.
I mean, I have like fucking 4 guitars, and I suck on all of them. Why do I have 4 guitars?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
You know, why did I keep buying guitars? Because I liked them.
Yep.
You know? So, whatever. She's into bags. Anyway, this guy's, his handle is at Tanner.Leatherstein. Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, on my last fucking stop of the tour, or maybe I think I was in Austin. Some company that makes custom leather jackets gave me a leather jacket. I have to give them a shout out. I was going to give them a shout out on Instagram, and I just got nervous because I couldn't figure out if it was the right one or not. The next podcast, I promised them, I'm just going to read the label. It is the softest, most comfortable leather jacket I have ever worn. I absolutely fucking love it. And they just made it for me. Now, I never met them. They didn't measure me or anything, and it still fits like a glove. Like a glove. Anyway, his handle is at Tanner.
That's from a movie, guys.
TANNER.Leatherstein.
You know what that is? Like a glove. That's from that horror movie.
He is an expert on leather and the quality of leather products. I'm already following this person. This is amazing. What he does is buy different designer bags and reveals the actual quality of the craftsmanship and the material. He cuts them open, strips them down, and uses chemicals to remove the textured coating. Oh my God, I could watch this like a TV show with my wife.
That's class.
To let consumers know if their expensive item is really well made or not. Sometimes he'll give it a thumbs up and agree that it's a well-made item, or he'll expose super cheap quality. Holy shit.
That's really good. I'd love that. I'd love to watch that.
Get up to 75%.
Like, I used to watch How Is It Made and all those shows when I was a kid as well. I used to watch a ton of different shows when I was a kid, so that's cool.
If I was this guy, I would actually get a security team. I'll definitely be watching those videos with my wife. I mentioned, by the way, that the new show me and my wife are watching is the George and Tammy show.
My wife.
On Showtime about George Jones and Tammy Wynette. Let me get the cast here. I'm going to give a shout out to all of these people. Michael Shannon and Jessica, oh God, Chastain. Is that how you say it? Absolutely fucking crushing it. And I don't know who did like the wardrobe on it or anything like that, or the sets or anything. Like when they played Vegas, they like rebuilt like a Vegas showroom. I so wish the showroom still looked like that. Katie Mixon, Steve Zahn, Walter Goggins. I love how they did, the way he looks in that thing is amazing. It's just an incredible fucking show. The performances are amazing. And it's so good, I actually know the story, and I'm still rooting for them, knowing full well what happens. You know what I mean? It's kind of like every time I watch Evel Knievel jump up the fountain at fucking Caesars, you're still kind of hoping he makes it. Anyway, but...
spoiler alert, he doesn't, guys.
By the way, I mean, I usually don't get stuff like this. If you guys know cool shit like this to follow, I love, like, anything where people are, making things themselves or exposing these corporations as far as, like, all right, is it worth all of this money?
Yeah.
Anything, like clothing-related, car-related, truck, motorcycle, any of that shit. Speaking of which, Billy's F-250 should be showing up. I hope so. Do you know I went down to the fucking Ford dealership because I gotta like rent somebody's garage to put this thing in. Clear sign that I bought something that I don't need, which is it's my goddamn right as an American. And I'm trying to I got the regular cab, which is rare. No, they usually just make the crew cabs or the super cabs. So I went down to the Ford dealership because usually they'll have one random like F-150 fucking work truck down there with the regular cab. And lo and behold, they did. So I got a salesman to come out there and help me measure the thing to see how long it was. It was just a little over 19 feet, which basically agreed with the information that I found on the internet. But, it's the internet. You can upload anything, right? So I say to the guy, he goes, oh, yeah, he said, you ordered the truck. When did you order it? I said it's coming this month or next month. He goes, when did you order it? And I was like, last summer. He goes, yeah, good luck with that. You'd be lucky if you see that thing with fucking blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, buddy, thank you. Happy fucking New Year. You're literally shitting on your own goddamn company. It's insubordination. It's fucking annoying. But anyways, the truck is coming. I can't fucking wait. And I don't know. If I didn't have kids, I would get rid of my daily driver there.
Dude, that's funny that Quentin Tarantino shouting out Bill Burr for calling out Don Rollins. That's pretty funny. Or who is it? Don
That's
Rollins.
another New Year's resolution.
Don something. Yeah, Donnie. That's class, man. Like, it's funny to see like comedians and a crossover between comedians and all different people in, you know, Hollywood. It makes it more interesting. So I love collaborations like that. I love you guys all, man. Please leave in the comments down below other Bill Burr segments to react to. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.